Alrighty traders, George here, and time for a look at the week ahead. I've got three key futures markets to show you here on the balance beam model. Let's jump right into it. Gold, big sell-off here, driving down to some old support levels. Where we are right now is I'm looking for either a bounce up or a break lower. If we break lower, we're really running away from a lot of the trading commitment that we've seen recently, and we could see quite a big sell-off. So 89.40s to be short, 86.72s and 55s for the runaway down at the bottom there. The balance beam that is currently where price is right now, to see price just over it a little bit here at 93.30s to get long, and then the ensuing targets here on the way up with respect to the near side here if we're able to bounce up. Also take note here, we're going to go 21 ticks for the stop. Okay, that's $210 per contract. We're going to go to break even plus 20 ticks when we hit target 1, and we're going to go to target 1 plus 21 ticks if we hit target 2. All right, just to protect any open position profit there. This is an aggressive trade overall for a couple of reasons, which I won't get into here, but that's what I'm looking for. I'll also look for re-entries over these initial levels here if we happen to revisit them and have a first go stop out as we've seen in the past. This is going to be the governor for the next key moves here in gold, is price being above or below this level here in the low 1090s. Here's oil, another one that's also a bit aggressive, and we're going to also reduce the risk on this trade setup as I just showed you in gold. Here we're going to look to see price at 44.36s to get long, and then go right into this balance beam spike here, 44.83s, and then a big pop potential there to get through the middle part here, 46.26 and 47.83s up to the top if we're able to make it that far. And this is another one like gold where it's pressing to some key lows and is really ready to break down for an even bigger sell-off. 43.87s to be short, and then 43.38, 42.36 and 40.45 all the way down here for a runaway third target. 21 tick stop, trail to break even plus 21 ticks on target 1 being hit, and trail to target 1 plus 21 ticks on target 2 being hit. And now here's the NASDAQ futures, another one where we're going in with a little bit tighter risk control, and this one is maybe a little bit more complex than you're used to seeing. Where we are right now is another 10 points higher. We'll look to be long at 55.50s, 71 just below the round number of 4,700, and then 47.20, basically just below 47.30s up here at the top. All right, and then below 46.1450s, we could see a real big unwind here in the NASDAQ, down to 63s and 27s initially, and then a whole nother phase for that, taking us all the way down here to the 43.61. So this will be a real key zone if we happen to break into this area. Now, where this is right now is it's possible that it could be moving towards the short target, which would put quite a bit of price movement until that short entry would be hit. We don't want to do that and go straight down here and get short. We'd want to see price move down to hit 16.15, then trade back to 46.20s or higher, and then break below to be short. We're going to go 11 points for the stop. We're going to trail down that 11-point spread every 5 points that moves in advance. And then here's another short entry possibility here where we trade up to 60s, we go back below 50, and we get short at 49.50s, and we do the same thing here, 11-point stop, trail down 11 every 5 points that price moves in advance. That's in case this potential long that sets up here just rolls over. Maybe it moves 5 points in favor, and if it does that, we'll look to get short if it breaks lower on the way back down. These are all done on the balance beam model, and this is all part of the 3-month series that I've been showing you on the power of this model and position trading key markets, whether they're stocks or futures. So we'll keep tabs on these trades and see how they work out later in the week. If you happen to be around in the mornings, use the link at the bottom of the video. You can hop in the live room, watch me do some day trading, and do even more analysis on the balance beam model, looking for more trade opportunities. And until then, I'll see you back in the live room.